Hello, welcome to this colorful vlog for cast on number 7. I am Carolien and you can find me everywhere as Carolien, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ravelry, the works, and I have a web shop colourfulcreativity.nl. Cast on number 7. Okay, I will tell you now, this is gonna be the last one. I had planned 8 and now I know technically I almost have a finished one, so I'm down again, but yeah, Binks is being an ass again, or still, because for him it's just a few minutes. He is just an annoying piece of pussy who cannot handle if there's something in the place where he wants to be that usually isn't there. Suck it up, puss. Suck it up. This is gonna be the last one. Then I will have 30 whips and it is enough. I also need to get back to work, and this whole filming, editing, and everything around it, because I can film it and tell you about what I'm gonna cast on, but if I don't cast on, I don't have anything to show the next day. So yeah, I do need to find the time to actually cast on the thing and knit a little bit on it, because yeah, otherwise it is a very boring cast on, and it is more a these are my future projects. Yeah, and in between I should work. Then I did my de-stash yesterday and I have a lot of packages to pack, and I have to start dyeing yarn again. The horror. No, I just have a few ideas in my head that I really want to work out. So it's definitely time to start the dye pots again. Usually at the end of vacation, I get that itch, like creative vibes that I really need to start again, because otherwise it will just explode in my head with all the ideas. So yeah, this is going to be the last one. I had another one planned. I have 2 penguin hats in my Make 9. I showed that on Instagram. I'll show the photo here as well. I managed quite some cast-ons of my Make 9 in the 12 cast-ons. So that is a good thing. They're already on the needles, so for this year I hope I can actually finish them as well. But today we're going to cast the Snowshally Awesome Penguins by Jen Menulat. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Yeah, I really like these for Robert. Robert is a penguin fan, or at least he was, and like, you know, if you say you're a fan of something, you will always get that thing, even though you're not a fan anymore. Tough luck. The other one is the Huddling Penguins hat. I am not sure who the designer was anymore, but I got that gifted by the lovely Tracy. Thank you very much. I will cast it on, but not in the 12 cast-ons, because I can't cast on anymore after this one. I put the project in a bag. It is the TARDIS bag by All About Yarn. The lovely Jenny. Here is her logo. And in here I have some deep stash yarn. This is some yarn from Craftfulness. She doesn't dye anymore, unfortunately. And this is the luxury base, and it is called Don't Disturb. The colorway, and the luxury base is 80% superwash merino, 10% nylon and 10% cashmere, so it's really nice and soft, and I really hope Robert will enjoy that. And for the contrast color, you need 2 contrast colors, like a very good dark gray, almost black sock yarn. This was just a leftover from a pair of socks I knit him, and I hope it's gonna be enough. And also for up here, I got this one. It is a soft sock by me. And I think it is Steely Dan. It was a leftover of something else. Probably my sleepover socks, so that means it is Steely Dan. But it could also be something else because I don't have a label for it. And I'm not sure yet if that is what I'm going to go with. It could also be that I'm going to change this one for a green that I found, which is a leftover of a Tough Love sock by Sweet Georgia. And that is a darker green. There is some green in here, but it's more a lime green, and I couldn't find a good color for that. More mossy lime green. There's also some bits of reddish purple in there, but I don't think that's really Robert's color. So yeah, we'll see when I get there. Maybe even the whole thing doesn't work with this color as a background for the penguins. We'll just see where this one goes. And I had a black, really black mini skein in my leftover stash. And of course I put it aside because I was like, oh, that's great for the penguins. And then I couldn't find it anymore. So yeah, that kind of sucked. I still haven't found it. That's what you get for, in my case, that's what I get for tidying up. Always when I tidy up, I can't find things anymore. So if I don't tidy up, I can find everything I want. Yeah, not really true, but most of the times it's really true that when I tidy up, I can't find my stuff. So, a Snowshoe Awesome Penguins is a go, and I'll be happy if I can cast on and do some ribbing today. Because we are decluttering the attic, and I'm doing laundry, and I have 3 baskets of laundry looking at me to be folded, and yeah. Not a lot of knitting time today, even though it is a Sunday, but I'm pretty sure tonight, maybe an hour or 2, I will see where I get. I know I have the needles. It's a 2.5 millimeter, so that's easy, and I will show you the progress tomorrow. Good morning. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday. I know, because I also forgot to tell you what my cardigan was. This is the Hoodie Shawl cardigan by Suzanne Sommer, and I knit it in my own hand-dyed. This is Glow Stick, this is Dance with the Waves, and this is Poolside Mojito. I think some of them are out of stock and I need to dye them again. Boop. Mr. Binks is very clingy this morning. He needs his attention, and I'm sorry about the ring light in my glasses. It happens. And without it, well, it's gonna be a very dark recording if I didn't put on the ring light. So here we are. The All About Yarn bag is back. And in here I have ribbing. I managed to finish the 1.5 inch of ribbing. Switch to the bigger needle with the longer cable because, well, magic loop is fun, but when you have a tiny little bit that keeps threatening to pop in, so you have to find the middle again, it's no fun. At least not for me. And I now have a 120 centimeter cable, so it should be better. I did the first round of the chart. I forgot to do the setup. The first round was just the main color all the way around. Now the fun part starts. And what I did not know until I started reading the pattern, let me see if I can find that bit for you. Where is it? It's here. Due to the length of the floats in this pattern, it is highly recommended that you be familiar with a method of securing the unused color along the back of your work. I usually am, I just tight knit, but long floats is a thing. My suggestion for this is the leather back jacquard method. Remember in my whips that I ripped a pair of socks, the mermaid tails and something else, dragon scales, that was it, socks, because I wanted to learn leatherback jacquard, and yeah, I guess this is the universe telling me I have to learn leatherback jacquard for Sock Madness this year. I guess. So in this pattern, I only printed the pattern pages I needed, but there is a very lengthy tutorial with pictures that shows me how to do a leatherback jacquard. I have read it. It wasn't making sense, and I had a Zoom knit and chatter last night, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that setup round when I'm not fully 100% there. So I hope I can do this afternoon with the help of a YouTube video or something, or the tutorial I have seen multiple times, but it is on Ravelry, and yeah. We all know Ravelry is not the best place for everyone, but I have seen it there, and it has been shared a lot for Sock Madness, so I'll share that link as well here if I can find it again. It should be somewhere in my favorites, but I hope my finding skills will work. So last night during the Zoom, I didn't have any knitting because I finished the ribbing earlier in the day already. And another thing I already finished was the headband. For those of you who saw yesterday me saying that I did it wrong by doing the whole sandwich through and through, it wasn't wrong. It was totally right. I was just looking at it on the wrong side. Like, this is the wrong side. Yeah, it looks wrong and weird and odd. But on the right side, it looks totally fine. And it fits me perfectly fine. So, oh, foo-foo. Here we go. My first whip is a finished object already. And I know, technically I could cast on one extra for 30, but no. I've had 30 whips at the start of the year, basically, after all the cast-ons. And somewhere we're going down now. But that also meant that I needed another project for knit night, and what's better than a plain vanilla sock. So I now have finished the leg of my sock cast on number 1, and I have started the heel flap already. I'm doing a simple slip stitch heel, and I really like the feel of it. I can't wait to start wearing them to see how they wear. And yeah, this one also seen some extra progress. Didn't expect it, but hey. Yeah, those were all my cast-ons, 7. And yeah, I'm not gonna do extra 5 because I just can't. I don't have time, I don't have needles, and I don't have any more to cast on new stuff. I want to go back to the stuff I already cast on and I love knitting on. So I just have to decide now which one will I knit on. And that is probably gonna be an issue. I might start with the second shoulder of the Skinanigans V-neck magpie, just because that is seeming to be a very quick knit, so I might even be able to finish it this month. Would be good for my year of garments and sweaters that I am planning to knit. I'm not sure anymore how many garments I had, but I think with the 2 added now, I might come close to wanting to finish one a month. Probably not gonna happen. But we're gonna see where this is going. I will keep you posted in future podcast episodes. And I want to thank everyone for watching. Also, of course, welcome to all new viewers. Regular podcasts will resume somewhere this month. I think I need a break, a week or two from camera and all the video editing I've done. Robert was like, "You have been doing a lot of videoing, haven't you?" And I said, "Yeah, but that's just December and the start of January, and then it's over." I mean, he usually sits next to me on the couch, but yeah, just beside the table here, you would see his feet. So I would ask him politely to move. So he would sit there in the corner. We have a chair there. And yeah, it is not nice that he has to move all the time. I mean, I'd rather have him move to the attic so he doesn't hear me. But hey ho, he's not here today, so I can talk about it. It does feel awkward having an audience talking to you. Doesn't feel right. But yeah, regular podcast will come back. I am thinking about doing weekly ones, but shorter ones, also for editing wise for me, but also for convenience for you. I've noticed that on the shorter episodes for Vlogmas and this month, engagement and everything has gone up, so might be a sign that long chatter is not the thing we are all hoping for. I'm not saying I will never do a longer episode. You know me, I'm chatty. And yeah, we'll just see. Maybe there's weeks where I only knit like a few rounds on a plain vanilla sock. Then I don't think it's worth hopping on for an episode. But yeah, probably there will be less acquisitions this year. You've seen the inventory. I saw the inventory. I'm like, yeah, I really don't need that much. So this year it's going to be use what you have mostly. I can buy stuff. It's okay, but it has to be mindful. More mindful than it used to be. Last year I had that idea and I was doing very well in January, and then February happened. And I needed to comfort buy. So let's hope this year won't be such a year. The comfort buying we have to do are solar panels and a boiler for the kitchen. Yeah, not very comforting. The big stuff. So yeah. Binks, you're heavy. He really needs to be here and he's purring so loudly. Oh yes, you are. You little cuddle bug. He's nice and warm. I only just put on the heating, so it's not super warm yet. Yeah, I will see you back when I will see you back. And thank you again for all the lovely comments and for coming along for this whole long ride of Vlogmas and the cast-ons and the whole stash and whip inventory. I really, really appreciated all the comments and all the likes and thumbs up and everything. It was definitely making it a lot more fun. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.